The storms continue tracking northeast and eventually impacted the city of Coweta in Wagner County. We continue our team coverage with Ethan Pierce reporting it was a blessing the storms developed late on Sunday night because two Coweta schools suffered significant damage.
Yeah, just let me know.
Football students at Coweta High School pitched in and helped clean up metal panels and wood from Coweta's baseball field Monday morning after a tornado dropped down on the outfield fence.
That baseball fence was all the way out by Highway 51. I think there's only about 4 panels left from the outfield fence right now. Our baseball team's here, our football team's here, and they're getting ready to watch film and start practice here in just a little bit.
While Coweta High School was not damaged, the neighboring Mission Intermediate School appeared to have sustained a direct hit. 9 air conditioning units were blown off of the roof. The windows to the front entrance were blown out, resulting in water and ceiling damage inside. And outside, several trees were broken or toppled around the campus.
You know, you're making memories. And this is something these kids won't forget.
The Weather Service reported that the tornado that caused this damage was an EF1. Not a huge storm, but big enough to also cause problems in a nearby neighborhood.
Everything looked kind of eerie with no tornado, and then our power went out, and about 30 seconds later, real big pressure in my wife and I's ears, and we were in the bathroom, laying in the bathtub, and it just real big pressure, everything went real quiet, and then that whole house started just shaking real bad.
The storm damaged several homes and trees near the high school, an apartment complex, a nursing home, a Phillips 66 gas station, and left around 800 homes and businesses without power. The National Weather Service issued Coweta a tornado watch at 9:25 p.m. A tornado warning was issued at 10:29 p.m. The first tornado siren was activated a minute later at 10:30.
A tornado watch is literally the time that you need to use to prepare your plan of action in case a tornado actually does threaten you. And it means that the ingredients are all there for severe weather to develop, but it may not have developed yet.
If it does, the National Weather Service issues a warning, meaning a tornado has been sighted and could be on the ground momentarily. That's the time to seek immediate shelter in a basement or small interior room.
The storm that hit Coweta and the tornado that developed, it's what we call a squall line tornado. So it wasn't one of those supercells that like you have seen on Twister. Those storms developed in western Oklahoma, and the more they moved east, they formed into a long line of thunderstorms. It was on the ground for a little bit over 3 miles, and I believe it was 700 yards wide at its widest. And in this case, the meteorologists that surveyed the damage in Coweta, they determined that the damage was indicative of 110 miles an hour.
I received a memo from the National Weather Association that showed us the path of the tornado. So this morning, I had my drone officer come out, and we went ahead and put the drone up in the air and followed the same path that the tornado would have taken. It gave the city manager, along with the public works director and the fire chief, as we sat down and watched it, it helped us assess the situation and figure out what our next plan of action is going to be.
When it's dark out and you're not quite sure what the damage is, it's always very scary. Thankfully, we suffered no injuries. We had no fatalities here in Coweta. We have some buildings that were slightly damaged, but it could have been significantly worse, and we're very thankful for the outcome that we got.
Fall break began on Wednesday. In light of Sunday night's events, Coweta Public Schools decided to close the district down for the week to assess the damage and begin the cleanup process. Ethan Pierce, the Oklahoma News Report.